I'm just gonna have to be okay with looking bad on camera. Like, I really am just gonna have to be okay with feeling like I look bad on camera. Okay, how do I start going about this? I quit my job, and let me preface this by saying it will not be entirely relatable. I quit my job because I have the privilege of quitting my job. I want you to know that I have money before you start to like me. I don't need to have a job that fucking desperately. I just don't particularly enjoy living off of money from my dead dad. Whatever. You don't need to know the details. Scooters, vanilla cream, cold brew. I particularly enjoy this coffee. And this area recently obtained a Dutch Bros. And I tried a coffee from there and I was like, it's okay. But I think I'm just not ordering the right thing because people love Dutch Bros down. But I love Scooters down because they did this shit right. So why did I quit my job? Because I cried about it a lot. My last job, I also cried a lot. I had a job just now doing residential cleaning. Last week we went to clean an older gentleman's house and he fell and like broke his nose. I'm not even kidding. And then we had to call an ambulance. And then finished cleaning the house. What? This man, the nicest man, 6'4", 250 probably. Lovely guy. Falls like a tree onto the tile floor. Tripped over, nothing. I felt very, very badly for him. Blood everywhere, all over, pooling. I'm like, I'm getting paid minimum wage plus tips and like no health insurance to do this. I think that's enough for me. Yeah, I don't want to put down cleaning people. This is my second job I've had cleaning. I cleaned at a hospital. It's a very understimulating job. I am so pro. Do whatever the hell makes you happy. I don't care what job you enjoy. I don't care what job you like doing. I think you should, like I said, I think you should do whatever makes you happy. But this was already really draining for me. And also, it's like 40 minutes away from my house. And then you use your own car to store your work materials for an unprecedented amount of time. You ain't gotta know where to fucking put it. It's just in your car. Then you can drive 45 minutes from the actual office, close to state lines, to go clean a house that you don't know how long it's gonna take you. And then, hey, you have an hour and a half drive home. And I should have known better maybe, but hey, you don't know better till you know better. So the job search has been very stressful. My boyfriend was like, Sophia, if I was you, I would be taking advantage of your opportunities better. I wouldn't spend a second at a job I don't like. And again, privileged takes here, but overall he reminded me, like, straight up, don't do things you don't have to do. If you don't like your job, even if you don't have money, I think you should quit as soon as you get another source of income. But primarily, I've been wanting to work because I want to have health insurance. This is America. I don't have health insurance. I don't because my mom can't afford to put me on her plan. And my dad died. As I've previously mentioned, I feel extremely, sincerely guilty whenever things don't work out for me because I feel like I failed. Like every time I don't like a job, anytime I'm not doing something that I feel pressures sort of from my family about, anytime I feel like I don't meet an expectation, I feel so much guilt because I'm like, what's wrong with me that I cannot be this impossibly perfect young lady? You know, like what's wrong with me that I couldn't have kept going to college even though I hated college and it wasn't for me and it took me way longer than it takes most people because I hated it. Like, what's wrong with me for not getting my bachelor's degree? What's wrong with me for not having a job by now? What's wrong with me for not being married or wanting to get a house or looking into having children in the next 5 years? Because hello, the lighting! Okay, ladies, is that better? I think it is. I'm very sorry about that. I don't know where I was at. Yesterday, I knew I was quitting. Yesterday, I knew I was quitting because I felt so not like myself. And then I think I had a little realization come midnight. I couldn't sleep. And then I just woke up and I was like, gotta go quit my job. I wrote down in my notes app like a good little girl. I have this belief that I can't inconvenience people because my worth lies in making them comfortable. I think I'm breaking a generational curse for women as a whole by finally going against that. The truth is, I do exist to be selfish, and actually doing what will make me happy and set me up for my version of success isn't selfish at all. It's my purpose because it's my life. So, I think that kind of encapsulates what I'm talking about here. Be selfish. And I've made a video on this before, actually. Be selfish, because do the things you want to do because you are the only person in charge of your own happiness. And I understand that's another privileged take. Not everybody has the means to be selfish. But I genuinely do think be as selfish as you can. And whenever I say that, I don't mean be a dick. Be generous, be loyal, right? But the only person that you should be living for is you. Your purpose here as a person, as a human on Earth, is to do things that make you feel good, is to go on a journey and exercise your life in whatever way you please that brings you joy. A lot of the time that's gonna look like disappointing people because you're not being the person that they want you to be. You're being the person that you want you to be, though. That's what matters. So take that with a grain of salt. Oh, my camera's overheating. I'll be back. I'm back, and my windows are gonna stay down because I don't want to turn my car on. So it's a little while later. Basically what I'm getting to is something that I feel like I already talked about a lot. And same message, same relay. I have been procrastinating really bad. I have been sort of ignoring myself really bad, and I've been letting my bad thoughts win. Okay, maybe I will turn the car on. My Toyota is gonna yell at me because I don't have my seatbelt on. Okay, I'm parked, so actually, it's fine. I have a lot of self-doubt. I don't know if I do worse than the next person. I feel like this isn't something I used to struggle with a lot, but I do now. It's just believing that I am good enough for things that I want to do, and believing that I deserve the things that I want to do, and trying for them. I am one of those people, and this is an issue with my generation, who if I'm lacking the motivation on something, I'm very much not likely to do it, and I need to get over that. That's not a part of myself that I'm just gonna grow out of. That is a part of myself that I have to work to fix. I don't want to say I need to be fixed, but I do. I'm not in the mood to film a lot. I'm not in the mood to edit a lot because I know that there are going to be videos that I make that I don't like and that I don't feel like are good reflections of who I am and the things that I'm capable of doing. But part of this adventure here on YouTube is actually just doing it anyway and getting better at it. And even whenever I am in a place where I feel like I'm doing really good, I'm still gonna make videos I don't like. I'm still not always gonna like myself. It's very strange to put yourself in that position. It's weird to watch yourself all the time and listen to yourself all the time. And I get a lot of anxiety about it. And I think I'm growing and changing. I know I deserve to try the things that I am scared to do. It's just the self-doubt. And again, I'm in my luteal phase right now. So I'm really not feeling good about myself. Not even just physically, but emotionally. I'm saying all these things, and I know it's so much easier said than done. Advice for how you should treat yourself and the things that you should be doing in life and how seriously you should take yourself. It is so much easier said than done. But know that while I am sitting here telling you these things, I think about giving up on the things I want to do all the time. I do. I think about it every day, multiple times a day. It's actually not easy to do the things that you want to do because the fear of failure there is so great, and the fear of making mistakes is so great. And the reality is you just have to do things scared. Sorry, Pinterest, sorry. You're gonna make mistakes, and not everybody's gonna like you. And that's just life, whether it's on a smaller or larger scale. You want to write music and generate a big audience and have a lot of people see you. The more people that are going to see you, the more people that are going to dislike you because more people are just seeing you. It's not any different than people disliking you in your hometown, I promise. So I was really scared about the pushback I was going to get for quitting my job today, and guess what? It was fine. And nothing bad happened, and I felt a lot better after I did it, and I am afraid about what I'm going to do next. I don't know what I'm going to keep doing for YouTube, but I'm pretty sure this is something in my life that I don't want to give up on, but I think I'm really scared about it. I'm gonna get on to some personal life updates because I haven't been on in a while. In other news, I just went to Target. Want to see what I got? Aubrey and I have been saving, and we're gonna go on a vacation. And first, I wanted to go to Gulf Shores, right? I've been to Gulf Shores. I was like, that's just, it's safe, and the ocean's there, and he's never seen the ocean, and I've seen the ocean once. We were looking at places. Everything was feeling kind of expensive and boring, and I talked to Mom about it. I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to Gulf Shores. Like, I know my way around. It'll be chill, right? She's like, you should go somewhere in Florida where they have clear water. I was like, why didn't I think of that? We looked at Miami. Their prices are cheaper in June. I shouldn't say on the internet what time I'm going. I don't know who's watching these videos. So we're gonna go in Miami. It's pre-vacation season, probably not as touristy, really humid. That's okay, I'll wear my hair natural. So I got some stuff from Target from Miami! Yeah, also, we were gonna drive 16 hours. No, thank you. We're gonna take a plane. First plane ride. Also, that's more money. We have to buy luggage. But I would be spending so much on gas, and I'd literally have to get an oil change halfway through the trip if we drove, so. Let's see what I got from Target, right? Okay, so first, these aren't for Miami. These, me and Aubrey like these, and they released new ones. So I was like, oh, okay. The last series was animal costumes. Those were actually all really cute. We didn't get them all, but that's okay. I got a little anti-acne face bar because I'm scared of bringing liquids on the plane. I'm scared they're gonna throw me in a jail cell. So little acne face bar to wash my face while we're down there. I got these little things. This is moisturizing milk. These were in like the Target $8 bin, kind of like a lotion-y type of thing. And this is one of those face sprays with the hydrochloric acid. I, as you can see, suffer from acne, trying to prevent that. Gonna try to do good while I'm down there. And then I got this deodorant that I've been really wanting to try. It's a mini one to see if I like it. This is the Carpe deodorant, yeah. And I sweat like I don't want to say that word because I don't want to be derogatory, but I sweat. It goes on like liquid and then I think it dries. Oh, like a gel. I feel like I'm not gonna like that. I've been a Old Spice girl since high school. I don't like how that goes on wet. I don't like how that goes on wet, but we're gonna give it a shot. And it won't get on my clothes because of its, I think that's just a part of it that I'll have to get used to. It smells really fucking good. Haha, let me show you this. Oh my God. Let me show you this picture I just saw. It reminded me of you. If you don't think I'm funny, it's fine. You don't have to think that I'm funny. Look at how they labeled the spaghetti I ordered from my local Italian restaurant. Spagball. All right. I was trying on jeans at Target. I haven't worn jeans like since high school. I haven't really been wearing jeans. I don't really wear jeans. Why? Because my ass too fat. Ass too fat, thigh too thick. All right, for my little 5'2" body. I'm just so petite and curvy. I can't help it. I'm kidding. But I really do have like my thigh butt ratio to my little invisible waist. I'm sorry, but I'm like a little bit of a I carry more weight than your typical short bitches, I feel like. I'm a little disproportionate, but I'm not gonna try to use negative words to describe my body, okay? I'm not gonna try to do that. So, I was in the dressing room at Target, awful place to be, really unfun. Hopefully I can manifest having a better experience in dressing rooms, period. Pants for me, pants. I hate trying on pants. Shirts? Alright, shirt, alright. Also, I haven't worn a bikini in public since high school also. And that does feel kind of embarrassing for me. Like, I do just want to feel good about myself. Because, guess what? Nobody else is thinking about my body, just me. But I'm really trying to reframe the way that I feel about clothes and wearing them. Because I'm not the problem. I'm not the problem. It's the clothes. It's the clothes that are the problem. These clothes aren't made to fit a bitch that isn't built like a mannequin. And there's nothing wrong with being built like a mannequin. You're beautiful. You're beautiful no matter what you look like, I promise. But that shit was not working for me. Also, jorts. I want to be on the jorts trend so bad because I think it's so cool whenever other people wear jorts. If you put me in a pair of long baggy shorts, it makes me feel trailer trash. Okay, let's say it like that. It makes me feel, it does not make me feel good. Nothing wrong with being trailer trash also. And I know I can do it. I know nothing is stopping me from doing it. I don't really know my style either. That's something I'm trying to figure out. I don't know how I like to dress because I don't really be putting that shit on. I just wear very, very basic, comfortable clothing. That's that on that currently. I don't have a single pair of jeans that fit jean shorts. However, I do have some jean shorts from like a few summers ago that do still fit me. And those look good on me, but they're so 2016 and I can't find like a nice mid-rise, low-rise because I have a very short torso because of my height. So even the mid-rise stuff is gonna be high on me. And then the low-rise stuff always ends up not fitting around my booty. But I'll figure it out, and also it doesn't really matter, but I would like to have clothes that fit. We'll see how far I got with that whenever I do end up going to Miami. But I'm probably gonna try to get some like soft shorts and skirts primarily. I know shorts have been a really hard thing for me to do. Denim shorts have been a really hard thing for me to do. I just don't feel good in them. I tend not to feel good in shorts, period, because I have gotten stretch marks on stretch marks on stretch marks, which are beautiful. And that's the stupid thing about being a girl. You look at somebody else's body, she built just like you, and you're like, wow! I love women! Women are so pretty! And then you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, be nice to yourself, speak nice words upon yourself, do your best. Okay, thanks so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video.